All right, there we go. We got that guy. We're gonna get this guy set up. Hey Raja, how's it going? Hey Zekaru, you are loyal, dude. You're always here at the beginning of streams. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Nice to see you live. Nice to see you in here. Nice to see you live. Nice to see you in here. We've got lovely punk rocker. No, that's not what we're doing today, Raja. I've got books. I've got actual books. So I'm going to play some music from actual books. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Exactly. What else am I writing here? Terminator theme? Not going to do it right now, Aaron. We got actual books. Then we have stuff at the pinned, and then we've got things there. So we're going to start with some Chopin preludes. For at least 25 likes. That's not that far away. Here's some Chopin. You're subbing? Awesome. Love it. Hey, Ethan. Hey, Kanish. Who knows what 6/7 is? Let's give me exactly. Right here in time for Chopin? Absolutely. We're going to do it a lot. I'm playing from books today. That's what we're doing. Where am I from? The United States. All right, I'm going to stop playing and play this lovely piece. Why Megalovania at 125 likes? Because I'm guessing we can like to get there. Told you what 6/7 is and it's so sus. I believe it. It's on the list of likes. We'll get to it. We could do Andante Spionante at some point. If you want anything on the list, go ahead and like away. We'll get to it. Don't worry. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. I'm going to play something else that's beautiful from this. What piece is that? That's Prelude in A major by good old Mr. Chopin. Do some Rachmaninoff. I don't have a Rachmaninoff book down here, but we could probably get one at some point. Again, today I'm trying something different. I'm mostly playing out of books. I need to grab that stock, etc. I don't need that. I'll give your channel a shout out. What? Space? What do you do? What are you about? Always drives me a little crazy when people say that. What sheets have I got out today? I got some Beethoven. I got some Handel. I got some Clementi. We're at 14 likes. Yeah, guys, we're gonna be playing lovely, actual music. Look at this. Zorba the Greek. I don't think Bella Ciao's in any of my books. Sorry. But do you know what it is? Bagatelle. You wanted to practice piano too, but your mom hated it and don't want to? Yeah, hard to get over the mom hurdle. It's good to generally, unless it's completely unreasonable, do what your mom wants to do. Makes for a happy, generally happy household. This is a bagatelle. Hey, Apurv. What am I doing here? There we go. It is Beethoven. Billie Eilish, you're cool like that? Wonderful. Lana Del Rey, Mr. Neighborhood? Yes, it is lovely. Ode to Joy? Is it in a book? I'm just being silly. Today we're doing, oh, thanks for the congrats, Maggie. Over My Dead. Yeah, again, it's not that it's whether it has a piano part or not. It's just I pulled out a bunch of books, and so I'm playing from the books right now. Golden Hour, we can do Golden Hour later on, reaching light goals. We'll mix it up with some light goals in the middle. But right now we're playing some Beethoven. Here we go. Listen to this, guys. Isn't this beautiful? This is Scherzo Allegro, Bagatelle by Beethoven. No, not only Beethoven. We're just mostly doing classical. And mostly stuff I have books of. Bom dia to you. And of course, somebody can super chat. I don't think I have the nocturnes down here, but I do have the waltzes. I'll give you a waltz in a second. Can I please play Ode to Joy on the piano? I certainly can. That is a thing I can do. We're at 20 likes. Guys, if you want to hear more specific things that you probably already know, you can certainly like the stream. But honestly, right now, you have this amazing opportunity to listen and hear beautiful classical music that you don't typically hear. Like I was actually talking about this waltz the other day, and I could not remember the name at all. It is called the Waltz Brillante, Opus 34, number 2. This sucker, more beginners should play. Love classical music? Love it. Exactly. No, lions love classical music. How am I doing? I'm doing all right, Sahana. You jealous of anyone who can proficiently play the piano? Practice then. Are the light goals full songs? They can totally be full songs. Absolutely. Do I do video game songs? I do, but that's not what we're doing right now. Death Note L theme? Penno, that's not what we're doing right now. No, I'm not going to play that specific song. Oh, we're already at there? Okay, hold on. We'll interrupt this lovely Beethoven. Thank you, Nara. We'll interrupt this lovely Beethoven. Sorry, Chopin for some Beethoven. I'm saying it backwards. Sounds like a variation of Billy Joel. Billy Joel sounds like a variation of this. How about that? That is Apurv. Thank you for asking. Opus 34, number 2. We're going to do a little more of it. I love that piece. probably. Read the pinned. Playing from actual books. I do actually. Guys, it's not going to be the most popular songs, but don't worry. If you just stick around, I believe you're going to enjoy it. So, guys, let me just refresh because I think everybody's a little confused. We're doing classical music. We're doing books that I have out, which is going to give you an opportunity to hear songs that you probably don't typically hear. And then, because I know you guys are a sucker for all the mean stuff, we've got it on like goals. Pirates of the Caribbean is at 50 likes, so 7 likes away. Right now, I'm going to go back to playing a Chopin waltz that I started. I'm guessing some of you, English may not be your first language because I just laid out what we're doing quite clearly. Thank you, Apur, for helping ensue the piece right now. Well, and I don't even know, it's whatever I have in my books. Listen to this theme, and then we'll probably do Pirates, because we'll probably hit that goal. Whew. Do I have Ode to Joy in my books? No, I do not have Ode to Joy in my books. My books look like this. They look like this. They're not very Ode to Joy-ish. Yeah, we'll do Waltz in E minor in a bit because that would be in the books. Let's check out what else. Let's see, are we at 50? We're totally at 50. I'll do Pirates. Again, it's not that I'm not going to play what you guys want to hear. And then after that, how about a little bit of Brahms? Another thing that you guys, well, this is Opus 117. So it's probably actually not the Brahms that you know. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I may do that one. Anyway, here we go. Tomorrow, probably I won't either, because tomorrow is the day I typically do hymns and worship music, and not requests. Always super chats are open, and yes, guys, I will do requests at some point. I like to get more new people in, and this will not get as many new people in. I'll answer question after Pirates. Zero cool. got to go. All right, I'll see you, Zekaro. I wanted to answer tips to become pro on piano. Let's answer that very specifically. So when you ask that, you're actually asking a very specific question. I'm not sure that you know how specific a question you're actually asking there, but I'm going to assume that you know. So when I hear the word pro, I'm thinking professional. I'm thinking someone who makes money doing this, who it's their career. And if that's the case, I would say you actually probably need to know really two things really well. And the first would be you probably need to know how to gig, and you probably need to know how to teach a little bit. Because if you knew how to gig and you knew how to teach a little bit, you would be able to feed your family, basically from those two things. So just to break it down for a second, and then we're going to do some Brahms. If you don't know what we're doing, I'm playing from books. I know, it's a weird concept, but I'm playing from actual books today. Not what we do every day, but that's what we're doing today. So just to break this down, I think you should learn the Nashville number system. What is the Nashville number system? You pick a scale. Who is better between Mozart and Beethoven? I don't know objectively, but I would say objectively too, but my personal favorite is Beethoven for sure over Mozart. Anyway, so you've got your scale. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I said the funny number. And when you learn that, you can learn basically any song from those numbers. 5, 6, 4. Beethoven has more romantic, but the thing as well is Mozart was definitive of that time period, but he didn't necessarily move the envelope as much forward. And people will argue with me because that's what happens. But Beethoven really transitioned the entire world. There is some theories that Beethoven actually forced the invention of the modern piano. I think that's actually backwards. I think the modern piano was invented right during Beethoven's life, and he took advantage of it. But anyway, that's a debate for another time. 1, 5, 6, 4 is a million songs. 4, 5, 6 is a million songs. 6, 4, 1, 5 is a million songs. So that type of thing, right? You want to learn golden, right? Even if you're in the key of A major, which it's not in A major, you could learn golden from that. Right? 4, 1, 5, 6. Everything you can learn if you know national numbers. So that's the first thing I'd say. The second thing I would say is learn to teach a little bit. And that's mostly people skills and being able to listen to people. And know what you're talking about. But this is Andante con moto, number 3 of Opus 117. Opus 117, number 3. Doesn't this sound like some modern piece, like Euroma, whatever? I don't know. Not anymore, but that little part. With wasting time on classes? Well, the lion should waste some time on classes. Man, mom requests are hard to not listen to. But we're going to do River Flows in You in 5 likes, guys. Sound classic? I know exactly. We're playing some Brahms right now. I can't play Charlie Puth. He's a person. He's not a piece of music. I don't have a book of Vivaldi Winter, so no, we're not doing it. All right, we're to River Flows in You. No request today unless you are super chatting. Yes, that is correct, because I am playing things out of books. Look at this. Do you even know what this is? It's a book. All right, enough of being ridiculous. What was that? That was Brahms Intermezzo, Opus 117, number 3. Here's something you guys will know, though. Of course, Joe. I'm sure Charlie Puth would love this stream, actually. If anybody knows Charlie, you could throw him in there, because I'm guessing Charlie Puth is a big fan of books. I'm guessing Charlie Puth is a big, big fan of books. Hey, Family Adventures. It is, yep, it's music sheets, yep. That's a wonderful idea that is too complicated. I have a lot of books, but I'm mostly, the gimmick Wind of Change is just to make people understand that I'm gonna play the classical music I wanna play, for the most part. Here we go. Hey, Casper. It's not a bad idea. I take what I wear very seriously, Wind of Change. That's why I wear a bluey shirt. I will play Oasis's favorite composer. Something for the youngins in the crowd. Clementi. Can you play Alan Walker Alone? Please, I done subscribe to you? Well, if that was the hope, then sorry, you subscribed in vain. We're not doing that right now. We're playing some classical music, guys. We're playing music that I want to play that's from books. Good old books. This is what it looks like. We're playing some Clementi. All right, here we go. Listen to some of this. Listen to that drama. If I know harpy hair, please play it. Well, I don't know harpy hair, but we're not doing it anyway. John Jacob, you got to actually define what kicks is, but at the same time, that's not what we're doing right now. What's this called? That is Opus 36, number 2. Here's the thing. Clementi has bangers. Clementi has total bangers, and they're very easy. That's what's awesome about it. All right, we're going to go in a completely different direction with some Handel. You're a subscriber? Please do happy birthday. I may break my rules for happy birthday. Hello, do I know any Hindi songs? I don't know very many songs, period. I just can read them and play them from reading or listening to them. But that's not what we're doing right now, Samya. We are playing lovely pieces from books that I have. So come along for the journey. When we reach 100, we'll do other silliness. Maybe we'll do Golden Hour instead of Rushy. Golden Hour or Rush? Oh, hold on. I can make a poll. Hang on. Did this not work? Hold on. How do I fix this? There we go. It was messed up for a second. What? Why did it go away? There it is. Create a poll. Golden Hour, Rush E. All right. Play This Is Halloween. That's a good one. I actually do have that in a book somewhere. So I could be convinced to play This Is Halloween. Could I play a song of my choosing? How about HWV 438, Suite in E minor by Handel? Can you borrow $1 from Mark Zuckerberg? No. Sorry. I mean, you could borrow $1 from Mark Zuckerberg if he let you. Can you play No Surprises? Again, guys, read the chat, read the description. I'm playing from books. And I'm sure No Surprises is in a book somewhere, but no book in my house. He roars in the algorithm of justice. I like that. Here we go. Don't worry, we'll do Golden Hour. We're almost there, guys. 100 likes, and we'll do Golden Hour. Both of them on the milestone of 100 likes. What a complicated coincidence. It's true. Life is hard, full of hard choices. This is beautiful right now, by the way, the saraband. Yep, we're almost there, guys. All right, guys, we're almost there. The way it is, I mean, golden hour 1. Is it golden hour time? Using that microphone thing? Yeah, you probably are. 101, cool. All right, let's do golden hour. How's everybody doing? I'm enjoying this. This is like a dopamine refresh for me. Hopefully that's doing it for some other people too. Typically our streams are like, this thing, the next thing, the next thing. Doing the classical is just like chilling everybody out. Oh, sweet. But his real strength is pretending. Exactly. How often do I go live? Pretty much every day. We shoot for every day. Thanks, Mustafa, by the way, for your support. You're always in here. Very much appreciated. Appreciate Couch Potato in school. Love back at ya. Hey, Ken. Yep, VX. Yeah, so that was golden hour. What we're doing is we're, playing from actual books. We will do, next we will do Interstellar at 125 likes. We will do Megalovania at 150 likes. We will do Claire de Lune at 175 likes. We'll do Canon in D at 200 likes. How about that, if we get there? Things are coming up, guys, but right now we are doing classical. This is Halloween. The problem is I don't have my iPad down here, and that's almost not like a book, right? So we're actually going to do Gigue right now. All right, let's do some more Gigue. You don't know any? That's okay. How long have I been playing piano? 28 years. Was done eating. Oh. You might be here for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Appreciate it, Couch Potato. That's great. We're getting there, guys. All right, I'll see ya. Has anybody heard this piece by Handel before? Isn't it gorgeous? Who's your favorite composer and your favorite of his work? Wow. How sexist of you to assume that it's a he. Well, like 95% of classical composers are he's, so I'm just giving you a hard time. I like how Wind of Change is pushing me down a certain road. I may go over to the Polonaise. Yeah, I might pull up Polonaises. Anyway, I'm just giving you a hard time, Caprex. I don't know. Prokofiev is very high up the list, which ironically, I don't have any Prokofiev over here right now. How long is my stream? Today, maybe another 30 to 45 minutes. Let's see. Can I play a song from Da Vinci? Did Michelangelo write music? Leonardo? Which one? What's my opinion on Debussy? Good. Very nice. Yeah, Michelangelo, Leonardo, all the turtles. I mean, it's all the turtles, right, Ishan? Yeah, you're right, though. I did say the wrong person. I know. We're reading. We're reading right now. What's your advice to self-tuned composers who are in a self-learning phase? Debussy is Leonardo DiCaprio? Exactly. That's true. Can I play Rashi? It's true. That's something I could do. Your favorite turtle is Michelangelo? Really? I'm partial to Donatello. I am partial to Donatello. Debussy is really nice. Not my favorite composer. I think a little too specifically in the lane always of doing like the parallel stuff and all of that. Do I like the Lorax? It's a fine thing. I'm on your shorts again. Just ended a grinding session on War Thunder. Nice. Good for you. I've not practiced this one, so we're just gonna have to figure out. Yeah, so for learning music composition as a beginner, it's actually quite straightforward. You need to learn as much about your instrument as you can. You need to learn as much music theory as you can, but actually the way you actually do the music composition part is you sit there and you look at a piece like this and you enjoy this piece of music. So for example, we're gonna play some of this Polonaise. Don't worry, I'll answer your question. Okay. Why does the piano cause the most injuries? I don't know if that's true, but if it does, it's because people play a lot of pianos. Like play a lot. People just play a ton. Who's your favorite music content creator? I don't really have one. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch music content online. I just don't. Ray Charles anything? Ray Charles is great, but that's not what we're doing. Yeah, this is a great ya da, 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 da. Yes. Listen to your sister. It's all good. Okay. Now, this is what you do. You want to learn composition, right? Is learning music theory necessary, though, if you're good enough in just hearing part? Yes. Yes, learning structure is important. I only do YouTube streams? I'm on TikTok, too, right now. But mostly YouTube. Do I play any other instruments? Yeah. Most. Let me explain how you use this to write music. So let's imagine that you're a beginner composer and you're like, okay, I want to write some music and I love this Chopin Polonaise, right? Well, the first thing you notice is this like taking one note and playing it in unison as a introduction. So let's do an introduction. Let's pick a key. Let's do it in D minor. So we're going to start out with right? There's our introduction. So how did we write that? We took the ideas, the concepts from this Polonaise, and we turned them into our own thing. We didn't rip them off directly. We don't have to. We'll do that. We'll do the Interstellar theme in 10 likes, guys. 10 likes. So we're almost there. Correct. When to change is right. And even if you can play by ear, you're not going to necessarily get that. Hey, Hara. How are you doing? Punch Gaming, Animal. That's awfully interesting. Animal Song, Streamify. Hey, how's it going? You can stream my music over at Spotify and Apple. Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder a better pianist? Like raw playing ability? Whew. That is hard. I don't know if I could jump in and judge who's better out of those two. They both have their general things. Stevie's a little more on the jazz side. Now, then you get to the melody. And the idea of the melody, we have this melody that's ya da 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 da. Yes, Horowitz is the better pianist for sure. So that's what we're gonna do. So we go something like this. So, logical human, this is what I would say about learning music theory and stuff of that nature. No, it's technically not necessary. But, okay, I keep going back to this argument because I feel like I'm taking crazy pills arguing with people about this. And music is the only thing we argue about this about. Imagine you're a really talented basketball player and you are really good at handling the ball. You're really good at throwing it in the hoop. You're really good at doing all the things, right? But you don't really study the game. You don't understand specific defenses. You don't understand specific team things. You just play the game. Are you going to be the best basketball player in the world? The answer is no. Are you going to be better than someone who listens and does that? Yes, intuition only goes so far, and it's crazy to me how music is the only thing we do this for. We don't even do this for fine art, right? We don't look at something like this and go like, it would be better for this person to never have studied composition, never had studied color theory, never had studied how to use brushwork, any of that, right? We're like, music is the only thing we treat that way, where we're like, you know what would be better? If this person didn't know anything. Sorry, I'm getting all in a tizzy, but that's just it blows my mind how people cordon out music as this one area that would be better to not know anything than to know stuff. You just got here. Good music. Sometimes practice piano, not very much. Didn't expect a big Bowie reveal. Hey, I love Bowie. Bowie's awesome. That was painted by a good friend of ours, so it's got personal significance too. The lion is here, dying to Daft Punk. Sorry, no Daft Punk today. Don't get off track. Oh, you haven't been on one of these streams before then. But here's some Chopin to reward you for listening to me rant. And then we'll do Interstellar, because I believe in you guys giving me 4 more likes. I think that's the thing that's so cool about when it changes. It's actually really not simple. It's only feels simple because of the melody, which is awesome. The piece was played at Chopin's funeral. I didn't know that. Oh man, that's awesome. All right, we're about to do Interstellar. Basically, one needs to know the rules to play a game with perfection, right? Good explanation. No, so logical human. Let me backtrack slightly, in the sense that what you are doing is totally fine. It is totally fine for a human being to go, you know what? I have limited time. I can play well by ear. I enjoy making up music. We're good, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are like, hey, I'm serious about this, that changes the conversation, right? And did the nocturnes come out? Did I bring the nocturnes down? Sorry. I have polonaises, I have waltzes, I have preludes down here. We're going to do Interstellar now, but yes. As a music educator, the situation parallels attempting to communicate verbally without understanding the fundamental grammatical structures of language. That is another great way of putting it. I think that bothers people because people hate grammar, but a lot of people hate music theory too. So yeah, I mean, that is basically the truth. If you're a writer, you should study grammar, even though grammar is not going to be anywhere as fun, and you shouldn't start with grammar. I even, with my own kids, we don't start with grammar. We start with phonics. We start with just reading and writing, and their grammar is terrible. And then over time, you start going, hey, the reason why this sentence didn't work is ... Then you start learning the grammar. Okay, here's some Interstellar. Join the Discord if you want to talk to Ken. You don't need to do any doxing here. Don't share any overly personal information. It's still the internet. But I'm glad that we're potentially reuniting people. Thank you, Sid Rolls. quiet, Benjamin. Probably not today, Fishius. Actually, unfortunately, I got maybe about 10 more minutes in me. But I do appreciate you guys. Yes, when to change, that's a pretty good just starting list. Yeah, Aoto, you can go in the bio. Yeah, I've got about 10 more minutes to play. Thank you. That's Interstellar. Tomorrow we'll do more. The truth is you don't have to look at the piano because your hands know where they're going. There's multiple ways to know what you're playing. You have multiple senses that engage with the piano, right? Or any musical instrument. You have your eyes, you have your ears, and you have your touch, your kinesthetics, all this business. So, we're gonna do, all right. Okay, please play Ladies Who Lunch. I'm not gonna do that. Kinesthetics, right? Touch, Ken. It's my accent. That's why it sounds like Ken. Waltz in E minor. You want waltz in E minor? Sure, just for you. Posthumous. This poor guy, all his music released after he died. Oh, we're almost to Megalovania. You guys are crazy. How can you play different things with both hands together? You need advice. What you want to do is, let's see, different things with both hands together. I would say what you need to do is you need to go ahead and think through understanding the rhythm of both hands that you're playing. So for example, I'm going to play this beginning here. And when you do this, I want the rhythm to be exactly right. So I'm going to count 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Then I'm going to do the left hand 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I know this is not the best example because it's together. Yeah, we do know how to, I do know how to some guitar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So then we put it together, and then we make sure the lined up parts are the lined up parts. So then we'll actually slow down anytime the hands go together, like this. Ooh, do you hear that? Whew. And then we keep going. Together, 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 together. Right? That's the trick. Imagine writing this music and it not being heard by anybody until after you died. I don't think I've ever practiced one. No, I definitely haven't. Whew, pretty though. We're almost 150. The lion never likes the stream likes being watched. Lion, you're so good at this. River flows in you. That is the right name. We did it earlier. We're not doing that right now. Timu Zuckerberg. That's kind of the wrong way. I think I'm actually bigger than Mark Zuckerberg at this point. Not gonna lie. Thank you for showing what practice is like. Oh, appreciate it, Rubato Queen. My fingers never get sore. You have a similar one? Nice. We have less than 10 minutes. Yes, get 6 more likes so we can do Megalovania. Let's do Megalovania and finish it off. 5 more likes. Which Chopin is this? This is Waltz in E minor. It's posthumous, so I don't know if it has a opus number. Yeah, it's posthumous, so it doesn't have an opus number. Waltz in E minor. It's gorgeous. When you're practicing, of course, B56. B56 is its technical identification number, I'm getting told. Anyway, let's play a little bit more of this. You don't understand the top fans thing? It's YouTube trying to gamify everything. Here's actually some more Chopin. I just have a bunch of Chopin today, apparently. Can we do the 30th? No, that's not what we're doing right now. Can I play any Bollywood music? I can. We're not doing that right now. Four more. Can I sing? Yeah, but we're not doing that right now. We're playing good old oh, thank you for the gift, Rubato Queen on TikTok. We're doing a dopamine reset right now, guys. This is the Raindrop Prelude. Thank you, Starla. This is the other thing you notice when you do streams like this. All the people that don't ever comment near the end and they're like, hey, we enjoyed the whole thing. Yep, Bruce Wayne. I agree, Rubato Queen. I love this part. Listen to this beautifulness. Dreamland. You got to stop spamming. What is the name of this music? This is Raindrop Prelude by Chopin. All right, guys, I'll give you a minute or 2 minutes to get the likes. This keyboard sounds really good. Yes, it is. To get to 150. Spider-Man, you're very handsome like Zucker. I don't think I've ever heard those two words uttered together. Handsome and Zuckerberg. The dude is basically completely and utterly changed the world. You can't deny his impact, but I don't think I've ever heard it. You don't think it's happening? No, it totally is. You've entered full parasympathetic reset? Good. Please sing D-Light? No, we're not doing that right now. Rubato Queen's laughing at you guys over at TikTok. Okay, we're at 150. We're going to do Megalovania, and then maybe we'll do... we may do an original, although my voice is kind of shot from yelling at people on the phone all week. So we may just do an epic version of Megalovania and call it a day. Yeah, Rubato Queen knows it. How long I've been playing? 28 years. The lion doesn't fear lions. Exactly. Correct. The lion doesn't fear lions. And that's the end of the stream. Pretty much, yes. I'm going to be done. Thoughts on Ondine from Gaspard de la Nuit? A lot of people love Ravel. I think Ravel is a little bit try-hard. He feels like if Debussy and Liszt had a baby, and I don't think that's a good thing. There are very beautiful Ravel pieces, but I would say in general, that's what I would say. Anyway, until next time, everybody, peace out. We will do tomorrow we'll do a stream most likely, but it'll probably be, again, fairly early, most likely, again, just trying to judge it out. And then back to kind of normal-ish schedule of like 8 to 10 Central Time for the weekdays. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Big things coming. The channel's growing. There's long videos. There's short videos. There's Discords you can join. There's Spotify's you can do. There's Apple Music. So you can, there's lots you can get plugged in. And so I appreciate all of you. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks, TikTok. Thanks, YouTube. Bye.